Warm Rotary greetings and a fantastic evening to everyone gathered here. It's indeed great honor for me to welcome you all to the event How to Get Your Dream Job. The secret of being ahead is getting started. Now, I request our president, Dr. Premakarthi, for the session call to order.
The ID session on the topic How to Get a Dream Job along with the Proto Academy is hereby called to order.
Thank you, Dr. Premakanti. He who kneels before God can stand before anyone. I request the Secretary, Dr. Srinidhi, to say the Rotrak prayer.
O God, our Almighty Father and the ruler of the universe, we thank Thee for the inspiration You have given us for the Rotaract movement based upon service to mankind. We humbly beg You to continue Thy grace to enable us to do our service to ourselves and to our neighbors and to the honor and the glory of the holy name.
Thank you, Dr. Srinidhi. May all who come as guests here leave as friends. I request our President, Dr. Premakanti, to welcome the gathering.
Warm Rotaract greetings and a pleasant evening to one and all present here. It is indeed a pleasure to welcome you all for the ID session and the second session along with the Proto Academy. And this ID session mainly focuses on how on a career guidance. And I would like to welcome each and every one of you for this wonderful session. I would like to welcome the speaker of today's event, Dr. V.S. Akshaya ma'am, Head of Higher Studies and International Relations of Eastwood College and Chief Advisory Member of Proto Academy. We welcome you, ma'am. And I also would like to extend my welcome to the Proto Academy members and also to my own very dear members. I'd like to extend my welcome to the President-elect Dr. Srinidhi, Secretary-elect Dr. Hari, and each and every member of Rotary Club of Info Institute of Engineering and the other club members and various students from the other college for this wonderful event. Um, Welcome you all once again.
Thank you, Dr. Premakanti. It's indeed great pleasure for me to welcome our pilot faculty for today, Dr. V.S. Akshaya ma'am. Akshaya ma'am has received a PhD in ICE domain in the year 2017. She has also completed her ME in Computer Science and Engineering in the year 2001. She started her career as a lecturer at Kumaraguru College of Technology and also as the head of IT at SNS College of Engineering. Presently, she is working as a head of higher studies and international relations as well as a professor at Sri Ishwar College of Engineering, Coimbatore. She has visited various countries like France, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, and Austria, and she also spent 2 years at Germany. She also holds memberships at IEEE, ISTE, and CSI. Her research interest domains are web services, business intelligence, cloud computing, and IoT. Above all, she provides motivation and guidance to many of the students who want their higher studies both in India and abroad. She is also a chief advisor for Proto Academy. We welcome you, ma'am. I hand over the proceeding. I request ma'am to commence the event.
Okay. A very good evening to my dear students. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah, one second. I'll just start with the presentation. One moment. I'll just share my screen. Okay. Is the screen visible to you, everyone? Can I have an S?
No, ma'am.
One moment. I think I made it visible. One moment. So, I'm just trying to make it visible for you. One moment. One second. Yeah. Is it visible now? Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Possible.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So very good evening, my dear friends, student friends, and faculty members. I myself, Dr. Akshaya, head higher studies higher studies and international relations at Sri Ishwar College of Engineering, and I am also a chief advisory member of Proto Academy. In fact, I'm very excited to talk to you about the topic: how do you get your dream job? In fact, I selected this topic so that I think this is a very crucial time for the final years because we are in a current state where a lot of uncertainties, right? So I thought this title will really give you some takeaways, or this presentation will definitely is going to have some takeaways um, for the for the next 1 hour. I'm sure that you will have a impact on your life as well as for your career. Okay, so please keep watching. Okay, and if you have any doubts at the end of the session, you will be answered for whatever doubts, either it is academic or related to job or anything related to your career perspective. Okay, either in higher studies or in your job, anything for that matter. Okay, so first of all, I'll also thank Proto Proto Academy at Sri Ishwar College of Engineering, as well as the Rotaract Club, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to present to you today. Thank you. The short note, I'll just get into the presentation. Okay. Okay. So there are, see, actually getting a job is not that difficult, you know, but getting your dream job, I think getting your dream job is really, it's not tough, but it should be way it I think your job has to be the one you really passionate about. Okay, see, having done your BE engineering, okay, getting any job is quite easier. Okay, but the job that really you want to be passionate or really wanted to have it as a career, it is really matters a lot. Okay, so I think the first step that you are supposed to do is that first understand what is your passion, what you're passionate about. Because uh, how I feel is that, or how I really have thought about is that, so the job that you're going to end up with is going to consume most of the time of your life. Okay, say if you're getting into a 9 to 5 job, okay, okay, definitely at least 8 to 9 hours of your day is being consumed by your job. So whichever job you really wanted to work work on, see to that, are you passionate about it? Okay, another important thing is, it is not only the passion. The another important thing is, you should know whether it has its own market demand. Because say now we have taken for example, there are people right from second years or third years or final years. Okay, now you'll have a passion to do a particular career, but you should be sure that whether this career is going to have its own demand for the next, at least for 5 to 6 years, or at least for 10 years. Okay, you should think of it. You have to really get into whether this job which you are planning for or you are working on is really having to have a demand at least for next 10 years. Okay, until otherwise, if you are going to work on it, it is not going to solve your purpose. Okay, so that is the first thing that you have to decide, what I am passionate. And for this, I would say, right from having taken your engineering domain or engineering as your profession, right from first year, you should work on it. Okay, but nowadays everyone says that there's no scope for engineers. No, please understand that there are a lot of scopes for engineers. You know, there are a lot of scopes. You just imagine the world without engineers. Okay, without an automobile engineer, without an electric engineer, without a civil engineer, without a genetic engineer. Do you think anything will move in this world? Definitely not. Okay, so there's a lot of scopes for engineers. The only thing is, for the next few years, as many say that your robot is going to overcome you or is going to override you. Yes, of course, of course, because all these mundane or very repetitive or low level jobs will be taken over by the robots. Okay, and the rest will be done by the engineers. Okay, so don't have this myth that there is no scope for engineers. So you should be proud enough that you are ended with this career as an engineer. Okay, the only thing that you are supposed to do right now is to find out what you are passionate about, and you have to think, or you have to select a passion, okay, or a or a or a profession which really the market demands. Okay, and once you're decided with that, then I think you have to get into your second step. Now, having understood your passion, having fixed your mindset, what is your uh, profession you're going to take it, fix with it. Okay, once you fix it, please don't ever look back. Okay, after completing your bachelor's, okay, as an engineer, I'll tell you there are a lot of uh, uh, trends that you can get into it. One is, you have government jobs, you have private jobs, you have bank related jobs. Okay, you have IT sector, you can get into mechanical design and architecture kind of thing. You have civil. Okay, and similarly you have even electrical design, and kind of all sorts of opportunities are there in front of you. Okay, so these trends itself will take a separate session. Now, having known your passion, you have to understand what is the trend. Okay, what is the scope. Okay, you fix it with, say suppose I want to become an IT engineer. You fix your mind. Okay, say suppose I want to be a programmer, application developer. You just fix your mind. Okay, say down the line after 5 years, I want to become I want to have my own IT company. I want to own my own IT company. Okay, so that should be your target. Understand? You fix with it. Once you're fixed with it, please don't look behind. Okay, next step is you have to work on it. Okay, and always, for anyone for that matter, I would say that maintain a journal. Okay, journal is nothing but a kind of diary. Okay, personal diary that everyone should have in you. In that, the first thing is, write your goal. What is the goal you really want to achieve for the next 4 years? Okay, for people who I'm tell for your the first year, I'm telling take please write what is your goal next 4 years. People who are in students who are in the final year, please just identify what is your goal for the next 6 months, next 1 year. Just write down. Okay, for that goal, you just identify what are the micro level activities that I should do to achieve my goal. Okay, say suppose I want to get placed in Facebook, or I want to get placed in Google. Okay, that could be my, as a programmer or application developer, this might be my major goal. Okay, so for this goal, I should mention what are my micro level activities that I'm supposed to do. What should be my micro level activities? First thing is, I have to equip myself with set courses, certification, projects, everything. Okay, I have to do kind of self learning. Okay, then I have to do some mini projects. Okay, in the domain which I'm looking into. If I do this, then obviously I prepare myself to get into the job. Is it okay? So that is the first thing. You have to plan. Okay, you have to really analyze what is your goal, identify your micro activities, and you have to daily, every day. So morning, you have to just list out what are the smaller level activities that you're going to do on that, and at the end of the day you just find out what is the progress you have made on the micro level activities to achieve your goal. Okay, the second important thing, as I told you, you have to upskill yourself. See, dear students, when we were doing bachelor's, okay, ME was a big thing. Okay, they said if you study ME, that is sufficient. Once we did our masters of engineering in those days, immediately they said ME is equivalent to B. You have to upgrade yourself for a doctorate. And again, we completed doctorate. Okay, and now they said, okay, doctorate is not sufficient. Okay, we have to do a postdoc. Okay, in our days, okay, master of engineering ME was the basic requirement to get into a teaching job. Now, as you know that from 2021, your PhD is going to be your basic degree for a teaching job. Okay, maybe after few years, a postdoc will be a basic requirement for getting into a teaching job. This is how the trend will be. Okay, this is how. So what I mean to say is, completing just a bachelor's degree is never going to fetch a dream job that really you want to do in your life. Okay, you have to learn beyond the syllabus. Okay, these 4 years of study will just get you a bachelor's degree, okay, which is just a kind of entry pass. Okay, that's just an entry pass, that's it. Okay, if you want to really make yourself significant in the crowd, then you need to go beyond the syllabus. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is, obviously, self learning is a must. It's a must. You can do a lot of self learning, lot of courses, online courses are available. Coursera, Udemy. Okay, you have great learnings. Such wonderful websites are there. Okay, where in this corona time, okay, please utilize the make use of this time well, so that they provide a lot of free courses for you, so that you can enroll in it and you can finish a course or a certification within 1 or 2 months maximum. Okay, please take a very standard certification, so that will earn a reputation for your career. Okay, so please register for the online courses, take certifications, and obviously internships. Okay, internship is really going to matter for you when if at all you are in third year. Okay, internship really matters. You know why? Internship is something like, it is a kind of, you are getting into your project or into your corporate field. Okay, you are getting into the real field of work. Okay, you are getting into a corporate and you are working there, so there you are going to see the real world for the first time. Okay, you are going to put all the learnings that you have studied for the past 3 years or 2 years into work in your internship. So you're going to have a practical exposure on it. Okay, so there definitely you're going to know the difference between learning and putting knowledge into work. Okay, so through internship you're going to apply your knowledge. Okay, going to know uh, your corporate environment, get to know about people, get to know about the new team. Okay, you will get to know about the hierarchy of how you are going to work with. Okay, and of course it can improve your personality also. So internship, obviously, this really matters. Okay, the next important thing is, you have to um, involve yourself in a lot of competitions, hackathons, ideathons. Okay, the main purpose is that you will know what you have learned so far. Okay, you will get to know what is your level of knowledge. Okay, where you have to improve. You will get to know your strength and weakness. Okay, it is not always that you should win in your competitions. Okay, every failure will teach you something, and please take that learnings for the improvement of your career and move ahead. Okay, so this is the second step. Once having done with your finalist with the domain which you are going to take, second thing is fix the mindset. Okay, look for the advertisements, apply on those jobs that you are really wanted to apply apply for, prepare your resume, apply for the as well as the application letter, update yourself, update your skill. Okay, go beyond the syllabus, do self learning, do certification, apply for internship, get into internship. Okay, attend all the kind of competitions that you come across. Okay, very importantly, maintain a journal, write your goals. Please have an daily updates of your progress towards your goal. That is very very important. You will not you will when you're going to maintain a journal, you will definitely know where you're lagging and where you're really doing well. Okay, so you can always correct yourselves when you're doing such a progress. Okay, having said, the step 3 is make your presence visible in digital platform. Okay, so what do I mean by it? Now the first step, as I told you, you're going to fix or you're going to analyze your passion. The second is decide on your job that you really want to go. The third thing is make your presence visible in the digital platform. Now you would have prepared your application letter and the resume. Okay, you need to update your uh, resume, register in all the job websites as you know. Okay, the latest ones. Okay, the very reputed ones like kind of Knockpay and Indeed kind of websites. Okay, and it's very mandatory, like it's important that every student should have a maintain a LinkedIn and a GitHub account. Okay, so I think everyone probably will have a Facebook account. It is only for a social networking kind of stuff. But but definitely I won't suggest you to maintain that. Okay, unless it is not of any purpose, and unless it is going to do something for your career. But LinkedIn is definitely a good one, which will really connect to the good people and the great people in your field of work. Okay, please maintain, I request everyone to maintain a LinkedIn account. Okay, put your details. Okay, please update your resume. Okay, and I should also have a GitHub account. Okay, which this becomes a very basic mandatory thing that every engineer should have nowadays. Okay, because uh, maybe another important thing is, say suppose another important thing is you will get connected to the various people, maybe CEOs or CFOs. Okay, co-founders of different companies, and they share their knowledge, experience. Okay, the lot of vacancies that they are having right now. Okay, all these people you get connected only through LinkedIn. Okay, in fact, I use LinkedIn every day. Okay, for my career aspects. In fact, I'm very happy, and there's no day that I miss to check my LinkedIn. Okay, and another important thing is get connected with alumni. It's very very important, because your seniors. Okay, your seniors will be in a very good position. Okay, they will be your technical lead in a particular company. Okay, probably if you are getting connected with that, you will get the updates from your alumni. Okay, and it's very important that if if any of your friends or seniors or your alumni recommends you, definitely you can get a job nowadays. It is not that you have the skill. Okay, you have all the prerequisite, but it is also important that you have some reference. In that case, alumni I think alumni has its own impact. Okay, another important thing which I really wanted to say is that subscribes to the dream companies that you really want to work, say Amazon or Google or Facebook or Facebook, anything for that matter. Okay, so why I'm saying that is that nowadays Amazon is conducting a lot of open-ended uh, uh, test, okay, competitions, okay, where huge lot of prizes have been announced. Okay, such announcements, such declarations, such competitions, you will never get to know, provided you get subscribed to those things. Okay? The another important thing that I really want everyone to do is that subsidize group employment and job search related groups in Facebook. Okay, please leave the rest of the thing. In fact, Facebook is also a very good media to, if you're really serious enough to look for jobs. Okay, there are a lot of groups, even you have Google groups for that matter, which has job search groups, okay, employment groups, okay, separately. For example, you have jobs for .NET or Java or anything for that matter. Okay, you have separate groups. You can join in the group and you can know what is the latest updates, what is the requirement, what is the corporate you are looking for. All these details can be got in the groups. So, it is important that it the digital presence or your presence, your digital platform is as important as your preparedness for your career. That is what I really wanted to convey this. Once having prepared yourself, now the step 4 is that equip yourself, or you should be competent enough to face the world. What do I mean by competent enough or equip yourself? The first thing is be expertise in your subject domain. Say for example, EC, IT, whatever may be your core, be thorough with your concepts. Okay, the basics are the foundations. Okay, so if you're not going to be thorough with the basics, then really it is going to be tough, because all your future career, okay, the future works that you're really going to do is going to depend on the subject that you have studied for the past 4 years. Okay, subject domain is important. The second important thing is be strong in aptitude. You should have this problem solving mindset wherever you go. Okay, whatever you do. Okay, engineers are meant for problem solvers, for which you should be strong in your aptitude. Okay, that is second important. Third important point is that update yourself with the latest programming language which is relevant to your domain, whatever it might be. Okay, nowadays Python or R, it has become very common language for any department. Okay, there's nothing can be done without Python or R. Okay, so please equip yourself, learn any one language, be a master in it. Okay, another important thing, learning a foreign language, this, in fact, it is, you can't neglect this. Okay, you are supposed to learn any one foreign language. You know why? Now the future is that a lot of companies are going to invest in India. Okay, we are going to have a lot of German based and Japanese based companies, okay, who is going to invest in India. Okay, and obviously you people are going to have a great time. Okay, you have a lot of opportunities in that case, and these people will be very happy to take up engineer with a foreign language, who has a foreign language competency. Okay, and please mind you that a person with a foreign language, the same grade, will be offered 10,000 rupees more than what an ordinary engineer is going to um, have in his job. Okay, because recently I heard that CTS, who is taking software engineers, okay, say suppose the basic engineer salary is given as 30 or 40,000. Okay, if the same candidate knows a foreign language, he will be offered 10,000 extra for knowing the language. This is what I heard. Okay, so it is the future is more bright for people who know the foreign language. Okay, So either you learn German or Japanese or French, and probably you can even choose between German or Japanese, which is more widely used languages. Ultimately, you should have a positive mindset towards life. Another important why I'm saying in this positive mindset of towards life is that it's not always that when you apply for a job and you 100% you get a job that you dream of. Okay, so whatever job you get initially, I tell you, please take it. Please take for that matter. Okay, you work on it at least for 6 months or 1 year or 1.5 years. You get expertise, make your hands dirty. Okay, gain experience. Okay, with that experience, you apply for your dream job. Okay, so since at the first step, while applying for, say, suppose initially I applied for Google, they didn't take me. Please don't ever expect success in the first step, and don't get disappointed. That is what I really wanted to tell you. Okay, it's okay, it's fine. So whatever job you're getting at the first application, just accept it. Work on it. So you people are young chap, right? Initially, you have to make your hands dirty. Okay, learn the corporate field. Learn how your co-workers are there. Okay, it is the age to learn from others. Equip yourself with good knowledge, experience. Okay, intercultural uh, domains. You learn from that. Okay, once you learn from it, you put all those knowledge and experience to get your dream job, maybe 1 year or 2 years. Definitely you can do that. Okay, then having equip yourself, then apply for jobs either through job portals, advertisements, and sometimes you get referrals through WhatsApp. Okay, see, you should never ever have ego. Okay, I tell you, please don't do that. In fact, that is the first enemy towards your progress, in your career. Please don't ever have ego. Okay, uh, so so you have to apply as much as possible in portals or advertisements or through rebels, even through friends, okay, attend the interviews. Okay, attitude really matters. Okay, so it is not that always the best person, the best candidate will always get the interview. Okay, the person who's really strong enough, who's mentally strong, okay, which the who he has the stuff inside, and who's strong enough to face the world, okay, and face all the challenges with a positive mindset, is the one who is going to get the job. Okay, and the person who is going to work with everyone, that is really really important nowadays. You know something, like people who are really smart, they never ever go with their co-workers. Okay, that attitude you should never have. Okay, you should be able to go with others. Okay, you should be able to mingle with others, share your knowledge. You should be open minded to learn from others. Okay, you should have the positive growth mindset. Okay, at the same time, once it's done, you should be in a position to give back to the society. You should be able to help the society in whatever means that you can. It is possible. Once you get the job, okay, once you succeed, okay, or once you, and all these transactions, everything for that matter, you should respond properly to the mails which you receive from the HR person through all your corporate mails, because they always check whether you are consistent or persistent. Okay, how good you communicate, it really really matters. For that matter, be consistent. Okay, once having done all those things, I think no doubt you will be success with your interview and you will get a dream job. Okay, once you get your dream job, I tell you, you should have the sense of gratitude to God, of course to your parents, the faculty who equipped yourself so far, the friends who helped you to get to the interviews, and of course the selection team who selected you. Okay, you should always thank them. You should have the sense of gratitude. Please do thank them in person, and you should also have mail them, sending the thank you letters. Okay, and that is where you land up to your dream job. But once you are getting into the job, you should work smart, you should be effective, you should be efficient, and you should live to your expectations of your employers. Upgrade yourself. Okay, every day you need to upgrade yourself. Okay, both physically as well as mentally as well as technically. Okay, so that you will just go forward in your career ladder. Okay, fine. So last but not the least, the motivation that I really want everyone to read this. Okay, because our life is not quite interesting, okay, without a motivation. Okay, so I'll just read it for you. Don't ever let someone tell you that you can't do something. Not even me. You got a dream, you got to protect it. When people can't do something themselves, they are going to tell you that you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period. That's it. Okay. So, thank you. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. I think I've done some justice to the topic that I've chosen. And now I'm open enough to have any questions from your side. Yes? Thank you. I'm open for any questions. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm audible, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, you're audible. This is Protracted Yoga, ma'am. So
Okay.
my question is that if at all we want to do some MS course in abroad,
Yeah.
like what is the procedure for it? Like, do we have a MS course offered in India or only in abroad?
Yeah, that's a good question. In fact, it's a need of the heart. Okay, so many people they want to do their MS program in abroad, or they want to do a master degree in India. Okay, the main question, the main reason why they do need to do masters is, as I told you, to enhance your career. As I previously told you that bachelor's degree is not sufficient. You need to go for your specialization. Okay, so in that case, of course, it depends on your environment, it depends on your family situations. Okay, everything, either you can do your masters in India or abroad. If at all you want to do your masters in abroad, you need to take GRE or IELTS. If at all you want to take STEM courses. Okay, say suppose you want to take an MBA. Okay, in that you need to take GMAT. Okay, so there are good countries where you can do your MS right from US, Australia, Canada. Okay, or you can even go for Germany for that matter. And people who really want to do MS program with really less fees, okay, very less fees, then I think you can prefer Germany for that matter. Okay, because within maximum 8 to 10 lakhs you can do your master's degree in Germany. And in fact, if you are going to get scholarship, again, in fact, you can do it half the amount of what I said. Okay, so you have a very good opportunities in Germany, in fact, because I lived in Germany for 2 years and I know about the education, the living, and the exposure that you have in Germany. But I want to tell you that, please, students, this is the right time. This is the right time. It's good that you are looking for placements. Okay, I'm not against placements. if you really get your good job, okay, as I told you, if you're really getting a good job with a decent pay in a very good company, please take that job. Or else, this 2 years, please make use of doing your master's degree. Okay, equip yourself. Okay, you have to be very fit for the higher level of jobs. Okay, for that you can do your masters and you can be ready for it. That is my sincere suggestion. Okay, some may can say that, "Ma'am, I will not be able to spend much money or so." There are some European countries, okay, especially like Germany, as I told you, within 8 lakhs you can complete your masters. Okay, you can go for part jobs where you can help yourself too. Understand? So please think over it. Suppose if you need any extra details at any time, you can contact me. I think I have shown my last site where I have my contact ID, isn't it? Contact number 2. Hope I answered the question.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question, please?
Ma'am, you have questions in the chat box, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am, it'll be better you can read it out. I think I left few questions.
Okay, ma'am, let me read it.
Yeah.
What should a new student be most careful of being trapped into a single company with bond or working in an environment where you can't learn anything?
Can you please repeat the question? Sorry.
Sure. What should a new student be most careful of being trapped into a single company with a bond or working in an environment where you can't learn anything? Either this or that. Ma'am.
Okay. So you mean you have submitted a bond, isn't it? Is that so?
Yes, ma'am. The question is posted by Bharat Biju, if I'm
One
not
second.
wrong.
One second. One second. I'll just. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's right. So first of all, that's what I told. Like initially, when if you carefully watch the slide, you could have got it. First, before you are applying for any job, for that matter, please go research that company. Okay, what are the service that provide? What types of job profiles are there? Who are all the employees of that? Okay, what is the salary? Okay, what is the service conditions? All this, I think you should do a research. Okay, so because you are getting into a company where you are going to spend most of your time. Understand? And this the first company is a company which is really going to change your life. So it is very important that you select your first company. Maybe it is not that all the small companies are not good and all the big companies are really great. It is not like that. Don't have such perceptions. Please research the company. If even a small company would work better, great. Okay, for that matter, you can take even simple example. I tell you, because you people belong to Coimbatore. I tell you, you take for that person for reason Roots or LGB. Just take it. See how they are sharp. They are all small companies there, but they are doing wonders, right? Okay, so first you have to research the company. Okay, you have to know about them. You need to know about the employees. Okay, you have to know what is the service conditions, salary. Okay, and if it is going to be a right company or so, they don't go for bond. Okay, and it is not mandatory that you have to submit your academic records. Okay, and another important thing is, it is not that you don't learn anything. It is all your mindset. Okay, it is everything is your mindset. Okay, if you have been allowed to work in an environment, please learn from your work, your subordinates, your co-workers. It is possible. It's all your mindset. That is what I can say. Is it okay? If you're not open-minded, definitely you can't learn. Please be open-minded, because this is a young age, my dear students. I tell you, okay, this is the wonderful time, okay, where you can really shape yourself. Okay, so please concentrate on yourself, both personally as well as in career wise. Okay, that's very important. Please have a mentor. Okay, it could be your faculty or even outside person. Please have a mentor with you. Okay, just follow the mentor or any guru. Okay, that will give you kind of upliftment in personal life as well as career life. Please take it from me. Thank you. What is it? Hope I answered the question.
Thank you, ma'am. You have one more question, ma'am.
Yeah.
Should
Please.
I be concentrate? Oh, should I concentrate on learning one thing in depth or try to be updated in all latest technologies?
Yeah. The thing is, it's a good question. Okay. In fact, you should know about everything and you should be in depth with one subject. You should be jack of all trades. Okay, you should know everything, because when you say, for example, you are going to work in, because nowadays it is industry 4.0. Okay, where you have to work in the interdisciplinary projects. Okay, so in that case you need to know about everything, right? If you say that no, I'm good in programming alone or application alone, it is not going to really fetch you anything for that matter. So okay, so it is important that you know at least little bit of everything. Know about little bit of everything and in depth of one particular field, which is your domain field. For example, you say I am well versed in Python to all the levels of certification in Python. Okay, so that will definitely, I tell you, there's no field where there is no programming. And of course now Python is covering almost all the areas of programming field. So you please check which language is most important for your domain, get into it, get into depth of that particular language, be well versed. The same time, know a little bit of the other domains, mechatronics or civil kind of thing, because you need to work with them. You need to understand those terminologies. That is sufficient. That is sufficient. But once you get into a job, definitely it will be part of your life. So obviously you learn by yourself. That is my suggestion. Yes. Any other questions?
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
No, I'm Saran. I am from mechatronics major.
Yeah. You're from?
Mechatronics major,
Okay,
ma'am.
yeah, please.
I'm in my final year.
Okay.
So the session was good, ma'am, and I have a doubt, ma'am, regarding my MS higher studies.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've done 2 entry-level exams. It is A1 and A2. We got on the language basis, German language basis.
What is the last statement you told me? You have done your German language?
Yes, ma'am. A1 and A2. I've completed my 2 exams, entry-level exams.
Okay, wonderful.
And my doubt is that whether I go to MS or ME, because the situation is worse in abroad.
Yeah. Okay. See, there are two things. Okay. When you're choosing abroad, you have to choose a country whether you want to do your MS and get back, or you want to do your MS and settle down in that country. In that country. Okay. There are two options. For in that option, say for example, you take US or Canada, US or Australia for that matter, you can definitely they are all number one. For STEM courses, MS you can go for, obviously you can go for US as well as Australia for that matter. Okay, if you take, but the only problem is the cost is high, almost 30 to 40 lakhs you need to spend for 2 years if you're really going the top 10 top 10 universities. Okay, the same course if you're going to do in Germany or Canada for that matter, okay, it is definitely, it is relatively highly, it is reduced. Okay, so you have, and another important thing is, say for example in that case you are going for Canada, okay, or New Zealand. Okay, the good thing is that after completing your masters they are giving 3 years of stay back option. You can look for jobs and you can settle there, and if you have at least 5 years over there, okay, you can apply for your PR, okay, permanent residency, and these countries are really welcoming students to get a PR. Okay, so you have to select a country. Of course, you need to choose your course. You have to select a country, whether you want to continue there and you want to settle in that country, or you want to just complete your masters and you want to get back to India. Understand? So I would say that you choose a course, okay, and if it is really you are be able to afford, then you can go for US or Australia, Canada for that matter. If you say that no, it is not, I will not be able to afford much, then you can go for Germany, New Zealand, or Canada, if you are looking for settlement point of view. And there are also some good universities in Europe where the cost is really, that's what I said, within 8 lakhs or maximum 9 lakhs you can complete your masters. Okay, which is none of your either your US or Australia universities will be able to afford. Okay, in that case I would suggest you to go for such countries. That is my suggestion. But, so having said that, you have completed A1, A2, please apply for dad.de. It's a very good website. I'll just type it over here. I've just typed over here, dad.de. Okay. One second, one moment. I'll just share one more slide. Okay. There is something called dad.de. Okay, this is a German site. Okay, exclusively for higher studies in Germany. Okay, I've already typed in the messenger dad.de. Okay, so here you have to look into for international programs. In the international programs, you will find you can just put your scores and it will give all the list of universities, and every university, if you click, it will tell you what is the content that you are going to study in the course, what is the requirement, what is the eligibility for that, what is the fees, everything has been mentioned. It is a wonderful website. Dear students, I want everyone to, whether you having your idea for higher studies or not, please have a look into it. Okay, you don't miss this opportunity. dad.de. Okay, it will be in German. You can translate to English. Okay, and another information, quite interesting information for mechanical and mechatronics students. I tell you, a lot of courses are offered for free. Really for free. Only few registration fees will be asked. For example, 150 euro or 200 euro for one semester. That's it. Just imagine. Okay, that will be the fees for your semester. Okay, so with that, the entire course will be sometimes free. For which you have to apply earlier. Okay, so it is, and for German, it is not mandatory that you want to learn German, but it will be good if you have learned German language, you will get in a good course in a good university. That is guaranteed. Okay, so for further help, you can please contact me. Definitely, I can help you out.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks. That's great, ma'am. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Please look into, because there are at least 4 or 5 universities which is giving free course MS course. So I think if you have 6 to 8 lakhs of bank account, it is sufficient to go to Germany. It's really great news, isn't it?
No, ma'am. Of course.
Yeah. Please check it. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks. Okay.
Similarly, for people who want to do your MBA, I think it is better you can go for UK. MBA is really good. Ireland is really become for computer science. I would tell you, getting into analytics, Ireland is the IT hub for entire Europe. Many don't know that. You can complete your masters within 1 to 1.5 years. You can finish your job. They give you 3 years, 2 years of stay back option. Okay, so you can live there for 3 years. You can get the, you can look for jobs and you can settle down. And if you are there for at least for 4 to 5 years, you can apply for your permanent residence. Yeah. Any other questions, please? So I'll just give my. Is the screen visible, please?
No, ma'am, no.
One second. So I actually one second. I'm just trying to just show my contact details.
Take your time, ma'am, not a problem.
Yeah. One moment. So this is. Can you see the slide now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is my contact details. So if you have need any guidance on higher studies or pursuing your any of your passion, you can just contact me. Okay. So I've just left my number also and email too. Okay. So dear students, one thing I really want to say is that you should always have your positive mind. Okay. It's not that you can't get your dream job. Okay. Definitely it is possible. Okay, you should another one takeaway, because it is away from the thing, but still I want to tell you that please visualize. Okay, have the habit of visualization. Okay, you say suppose you want to get into Google sometime. Okay, down the line 2 or 3 years. Okay, you please have a vision board. Okay, stating that, for example, say it is um, Deepa want to get into um, Google. Okay, say myself Deepa as a software developer in Google in suppose 2020-22. Okay, you can just write this in your journal, or you can just stick it to your cupboard. Okay, and you can even have some kind of artistic work in that, make it appealing, and you see this every time, as many times as possible. Okay, and you please have it in your subconscious mind, I tell you. And it is not just visualizing, you have to work on your goal. If you do it for at least for 3 to 6 months and you're really serious and sincere about it, I bet you that within downline 2 years you'll get the job. It is possible. It is possible. Okay, so please plan, dream, prepare yourself, and implement and be successful. It's all my request, and I want you see you in a good position very soon. With this, I really thank the participants for giving me the opportunity. I thank Info College, Rotaract Club, Proto Academy, Sri Ishwar College of Engineering for giving me this wonderful opportunity to interact with the young minds. Thank you so much. See you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We really thank you for being so patient and kind and answering all our questions. It was a fantastic session, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, now I request our president, Dr. Premakanti, to recognize people over here.
It's indeed an honor and pleasure for me to recognize people here. So first, I would like to recognize the Proto Academy team for organizing a wonderful IT session along with us, and also our speaker of the day, Dr. V.S. Akshaya ma'am. Ma'am, thank you so much. You were really kind enough to answer all the queries, and I think we'll definitely make use of all the ideas even during this session and make our lives even more beautiful. Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to thank the President-elect Dr. Srinati and Secretary-elect Dr. Hari Krishna for their immediate efforts in making this session today. So thank you so much, each and everyone, for being here. Thank you. And also, I'd like to recognize the MOC for the day, Dr. Shweta. Thank you, Shweta, for all your efforts in handling the session in a smooth way. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Premakanti. Now, I request our secretary, Dr. Sriniti, to propose a vote of thanks.
Ma'am, I request anyone to give the feedback, like how they really had the session. Be better.
Okay, ma'am. If anybody is willing to give the feedback, they can unmute themselves and tell.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Ma'am. This is Road Tractor Hari Krishna, Secretary-elect.
Okay.
Ma'am, the session was very smooth and very knowledgeable, ma'am. We got many knowledge from this. So thank you, ma'am, for giving us this session. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Hari. Thank you so much. I'll be happy if you are really going to make use of the session, and I find each one in a very good position very soon. And again, we'll have a meeting like this, and probably you look forward for doing higher studies. Okay, and see you up in the ladder. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, this is Rotary Premakanti, President. So thank you so much, ma'am. To be honest about the feedback, it was clear and crisp, ma'am. So I think the steps or whatever things, it was not too complicated. It was really very simple and to the point. So it was also, I think, very easy to have in memory. So thank you so much, ma'am. And regarding the higher studies area, so I think many were not sure about the MS program here, but definitely today they'll be getting a lot of knowledge through your session over here. So thank you so much, ma'am.
I would like to present one slide where you can see the higher education details in one slide. One moment. Can
Please,
you
ma'am, please.
1 second? 1 second, please. Is the slide visible right now?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
So this is one slide. Like people who are really wanted to go for higher studies, please make a note of this links. Definitely, I'll tell you, this is really going to be helpful for you. Okay. So for study in Germany, please see this dad.de. Okay, it will be in German. Okay, please translate. When you go into Chrome, it will translate into English. If at all you want to study in Ireland, just this is the website, Education in Ireland. Similarly, for UK, it is britishcouncil.in.study.uk, and for Canada, it is canada.ca. It's a government website. Similarly, for New Zealand, it is studynewzealand.government.nz. See, this is all one-stop link for all your education purpose. Okay, you can self-learn like anything. Even I would say 8th standard student, if he gets into this website, he will know how to pursue master's degree either in Germany or any of the countries which is mentioned here. Please take your time, go through it. Okay, you have a wonderful opportunity because uh, all these industries to get into shape, it will take at least 2 years in time. I am not disappointing the people who want to get into placements. Okay, still there is good placement for sure. There's no doubt. But if you're going to make use of this 2 years and you are going to enhance your degree as a master's degree, I'm telling you, if for example, bachelor, after completing bachelor, if you're getting to job after 2 years, you will become a senior lead, I mean tech lead, or after 3 years you'll get into tech lead. The same person who is going to do your masters, immediately he can get the position as a bachelor's with a 3 years experience. He will directly promoted as a tech lead. Okay, and he will get in fact the same salary, or in fact a better salary than what the bachelor's with a 3 years experience can get. Okay, so what I mean to say is a bachelor's with a 10 years experience can definitely, a master degree student can reach the position within 5 years. So you please think of it. You are going to reduce the span of your career. You can move faster in your career ladder. Okay, so for which you can make use of the time to upgrade for your master's degree. You can either study in India or abroad. It is your choice. It is based on your family situation, your aspirations. I leave it to you. Take time to analyze, and you please think over it and settle down. Okay, this is for your kind information. Thank you so much if I have taken extra time of yours. With this, I'll finish my note. Yeah.
Not a problem, ma'am. Thank you. I hope everyone gathered here today had a wonderful evening because ma'am was so kind and patient. She was so sweet.
Okay. Thank
And
you so much.
ma'am, pleasure is mine, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. So anything you can contact me. I can definitely help you out.
And I also think many who have ideas and doing MS in abroad and
Yeah.
as well as in India got an idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if
Definitely.
they have any doubts, they will definitely call you or
Sure.
contact you by any means.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am ready to help anyone, madam. I am putting it very straightforward. Okay.
Now I request our President, Dr. Prema Gandhi, to adjourn the meeting.
To the MC desk, really sorry to interrupt. I think Dr. Srinidhi has a vote of thanks to be done according to the agenda.
Yes. I'm sorry if I've missed it. I request Dr. Srinidhi, the Secretary, to propose a vote of thanks.
So, hello all. I, on behalf of Rotaract Club of Info Institute of Engineering and the entire Proto team, thank each and everyone for gracing your valuable presence today. And on my own behalf, extend a big gratitude to Akshaya ma'am for gracing and sharing your valuable words today. It's been a great pleasure, ma'am. Thank you so much. And once again, thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Srinidhi. Now I call our President, Dr. Prema Gandhi, to adjourn the meeting.
The ID session on the topic How to Get Your Dream Job, hosted by Rotary Club of Info Institute of Engineering along with the Proto Academy, is hereby adjourned. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Now everyone here can leave the meeting.